Okay, San Antonio, could you say your name and spell it? We all know, but just say it anyway.
Got you. Tony Harkey Sr., Tonyharkey, Sr.
And just tell me, why are you here this morning?
It's wonderful business. Randolph and everyone here, they heard the story from last year of everything that happened at Cabela's as far as the racist comments, as far as the backlash that I received when I was working at Cabela's. They reached out to me immediately and said that they wanted me to do an event for this year. Now, this was last year. And they called me immediately and said, Tony, Santa Tony, we want to do business with you. We also want to get you a suit made. We love you. We appreciate what you do. And we want you to continue to do what you do, what you love to do. And that's being Santa. Sometimes you hear things and you don't think everything's entirely true. You're skeptical, because this world has taught you to be skeptical of everything that anyone tries to do. So at the beginning, I was skeptical, didn't know how much to believe, and I don't want to offend Randolph and none of them about that. But I didn't know if I could believe it or not. So I went along with it, of course. They told me, talked to them, we did everything. And lo and behold, I've been in communication with them since everything happened from Cabela's last year. They held on to their word. This beautiful suit that I'm amazed. I don't want to cry tears, but this is amazing. And because of them, this has really brightened up my year. COVID has been horrible for me as far as Santa gigs. For my family, it's been bad. But this right here, this suit, Randolph, this business, the love and support they've shown me has done wonders for me for years to come.
I don't mean to bring stuff back, but could you go back to when all this stuff was happening to you and describe some of the things that were happening and what did it make you feel inside?
Oh man, taking me down memory lane, place I don't want to go. I started out at Cabela's. I was excited. I was gung-ho, ready to go. Got there that morning. I couldn't sleep the night before. Like a kid on Christmas. You ready to go? I'm ready to be Santa. I'm ready to show these kids the true meaning of love in Christmas. Christmas is magical. That's what I want to show and present. Got to work. Well, people call it work. I call it doing what I love doing, being Santa at Cabela's. Got there, got in the chair, kids coming, the animals were coming. I'm loving every moment of it, smiling, love the kids that came. It was great. No problems, no issues. The shift is over. As soon as I leave Cabela's and get in the car to head home, I'm smiling, I'm reflecting on the day. I get home, I'm telling my wife I'm pumped to go back tomorrow, I'm ready to go. Kids were smiling, and that's what brings me joy, the kids. Go on Facebook to Cabela's page, and I happen to see that they posted a picture of the Santa that came in after me. You have different shifts. So the Santa that came in after me, and the comments, that's when the comments started. Oh, this one looks way better than the other Santa. The other Santa shouldn't have been there. You're confusing my kids. I'm bringing back memories, and this is hurting. But you're confusing my kids. They don't know what to believe. You don't look nothing like Santa. He's not Santa. And this is coming from adults. So I called Cabela's, and I asked them what was going on. And they said, nothing, we'll get back to you. I called my supervisor who hired me, my hiring agent, and told her what was going on. She said she'll get back to me. Now, the comments kept flowing, and this was within a 2-hour span. The comments kept flowing. Cabela's didn't disregard the comments or nothing. Cabela's said, come talk to us and we can get your picture retaken. No defense mechanism for me, no having my back, no, oh, this Santa was great, this Santa, none of that. They just, and I understand customers. I understand you want the customers to always be right. I understand that you have to appease to your customer and your base. I understand that. But at the same time, you have to understand that I came in to do a job. I came in to make kids happy. And you're allowing my name to be tarnished on Facebook or on social media. And at that point, I told my agent I wasn't going back. And I hid in my house for the next few days and didn't come out at all.
Why not?
I couldn't see, I couldn't face the public because my face, after the interview last year, my face was out there. And it's not hard to recognize a 6'7" big fat guy with a white beard walking around looking like Santa. That's not hard to miss. So I felt if I go out, it can go one or two ways. I can get positive feedback or I can get negative feedback. The negative feedback scared me to the point where I just refused to go out. Plus my wife wasn't in town, my wife was out of town. And so I was by myself at the house with my kids and I just refused to leave the house until she got back in town.
What was your intention when you went there that day?
To make kids happy, to make kids smile, for them to tell me or tell the Santa persona what they wanted for Christmas. This holiday means a lot more than just Santa giving presents. It's Christ's birthday. And to me, that's magical. Everything about this is magic. If one person can pinpoint me and show me Santa Claus himself, then you may have a point to make. But Santa is magic. Santa, Christmas, the North Pole, everything involving Santa Claus deals with magic. So when I go, when I visit anybody, when I visit a kid, when I talk to a kid, I go to make them happy, to make them smile, to make them understand that this world is good, no matter how much bad is in it.
Did you go there with the mind frame, which I would have Santa, one Santa or one race of Santa don't fit all, and it shouldn't have been no problem seeing you?
Correct, because my vision of Santa is not race. My vision of Santa is magic. Santa is just Santa, because the race doesn't make Santa. This suit doesn't make Santa, to be honest with you. What makes Santa is the magic of Christmas, the giving, the kind heart, the good spirit that you have in you. I don't have to don this suit for kids to just walk up to me and feel welcome. That's what Santa's about, making kids feel welcome, comfortable, and being able to have someone to talk to. You don't know how many times kids have been through things in their life and they come and tell Santa, all because Santa has the spirit. Kids can sense the spirit. Kids can sense the nature of your good heart. And as long as they can sense that, kids will open up to you and tell you anything you want to hear. They don't care what you look like. They don't care that you're white, black, Asian, Chinese. They don't care. As long as they feel comfortable with you, and once they see the red suit and the white beard and the hat, it doesn't matter what's underneath that. They see Santa. That's all that matters.
And now, to meet a person or a company like Mr. James and
Magnolia Emporium.
Magnolia Emporium, what does that do to you, just to meet people like Mr. James?
It meant the world to me, because when I was in a dark place last year, that's when I received the first phone call. And it lit my spirit that there was people like, I know this world is good and bad. I know that. But to feel the love that I was feeling from them as a whole, from this whole entire company, from them individually, the love and support that they've given me, the constant texting and the calling that they've given me this past year, just shows me and showed my family that there's good people out there. People love you. People support you, Tony, Santa Tony. And continue to keep moving and keep growing and keep doing what you love to do.
You don't have to answer the question if you want to about your family, but how did the kids and your wife take this?
My kids didn't know nothing about it. And it might have been wrong, but I shield my kids from the negativity in life. It might be bad, but at this age that they're at now, my oldest being just turning 12 and my youngest just turning 3, I don't want them to see that. Because when they see Santa, my 5-year-old seen presents in my house this morning, and I had to tell my 5-year-old that I just got back from the North Pole. And the elf said he's been a good boy that had to drop him off presents early because I have a long trip coming up in a few days. They see Santa and it's magic to them. And the whole Christmas spirit is in them. So for me to bring that negativity of what happened to them, I would never do it to them. Now, I've spoken to them about the race because my children are biracial, just like I am. But I didn't tell them what happened to Daddy Santa. I didn't tell them that portion. Now, my wife, on the other hand, she felt it because I felt it. So she was down and out, but trying to uplift me. She knew how much pain I was in. And it wasn't really much she could do until she got back into town. She was out of town currently. But the love she gave me, the support she gave me, she's everything to me. And so when she got back home, I knew everything would be okay. Because she makes sure that I'm okay at all costs.
What message do you want to give everybody for the holiday greetings?
I just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. I want to say this time of year, due to COVID, it's been extremely hard for everybody. But just remember the magic of Christmas. Remember the spirit of Christmas. Remember it's more than just looking at someone. It's more than just seeing someone for their race. It's more than seeing someone for what they are. It's about their heart. It's about what's inside of them. It's about the nature that they try to bring, or their good nature that they have. It's just about that. It's about the magic of Christmas. Be happy. Spend time and enjoy time with your family. And just have a Merry Christmas.
Anything else you'd like to add?
That's about it, sir.
Thank you so much. You stay right there, Mr. Shop. You just
All right.
sitting there.
Gotcha.
Just sitting there.